Good evening, YouTube family. Today is still Monday, December 23rd, 2024. It's your man, Big D, and I'm back with another one. Before I go in, I would like to thank all of you that have continued to support my son and I. He and I know that your time is valuable and important, and we greatly appreciate you going over to his channel, Illuminated D, and spending some time over there with us. He and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, family, 2 days before Christmas, and it don't even feel like Christmas. First of all, I can't believe that 2024 is, for the most part, over with. I can't believe that. The year just went by so blipping fast that I just don't know where the year went. And we've had a lot of crazy things that happened this past year of 2024. And as 2024 draws to a close, crazy-ish is still happening. For example, a Guatemalan illegal migrant, so an illegal migrant from Guatemala, set some poor lady on fire. And to add insult to injury, after setting this woman on fire, he stayed and watched her burn in agony. You know, I hear the talking points of people saying, you know, them illegal migrants, they just, for the most part, they just trying to leave a bad situation in their country. For the most part, they just trying to work. They just trying to make it. But not doing no SHIT like that. So you have that talking point. Then you still have the whole dating thing. The whole dating thing, when you look at it from that perspective, the BS and delusion is at an all-time high, or was at an all-time high for 2024. And I suspect that 2025 is not going to be any different. So you got this crazy illegal migrant from Guatemala set this poor lady on fire up in New York. And I just dropped a video earlier today where I said that women are getting evicted at an all-time high. But here's the thing. Ladies, you all need to start taking a good notice of what's going on in the world. And now more than ever, a woman don't need to be talking about being so caught up in their emotions and feelings that they much rather get evicted, where they have to sleep in their car, sleep in the woods, sleep in the park or what have you, while you got crazy people just doing ish like this, setting people on fire. I told y'all, you got all kinds of people out there that are potential serial killers. Most are serial killers. They just ain't been caught yet. And the little buddy from Guatemala, that's a prime example right there. So there's a lot going on in this world and in our society. And ladies, I'm telling you, now is not the time to be bullheaded. Now is not the time to be stubborn. Not when you got crazy people setting people on fire, in particular setting women on fire. And the crazy thing is, not only did this dude stay there and watch this poor lady as she burned in agony, they say this dude had a blanket. He was fanning her, trying to make the fire even burn hotter to supply more air for it. So, you know, nobody can sit up and tell me that we don't need to secure our borders. We don't need to know who is in our country, what are you doing here, and what are your intentions. And the only way to do that is to secure the border. But before we do that, we're going to have to get some people that don't belong here out. And if y'all want to double back and come back in, you got to do it the right way. Unfortunately, if you don't do that, things like what happened up in New York with this guy from Guatemala setting this poor lady on fire, things like that are going to keep occurring. And we can't have that. Ladies, you need to take a good look at what is going on. If you are perhaps not married, you up in age, if you perhaps a young chick, when I say young, between 21, 22, 23, 24, and you ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, and you around here mess around with these dusty ass dudes, running the propensity of getting knocked up, and then when the dude beat feet and you stuck, then you want somebody to come rescue you. If you need to take a step back and assess how you've been moving. If you are in your 30s to 40s and you ain't got your ish together as far as dating is concerned, you can't keep no man, you're always running a man off, you need to do a self-assessment and look at what you may potentially be doing wrong. In particular, if you have a man that is supportive and he is looking out. And if you think just giving him that old box, that old poo nanny, if you think that's the end all be all, well, that ain't enough. Got to do more, because men have to do more. And if you think that no matter who get in office, that you're going to be safe and secure, ladies, living in a car, living in the woods, or on the verge of getting evicted, if you think you're going to be safe out here when you got crazy ass maniacs running around, setting people on fire and stabbing people and all kind of craziness, man, you need to take a self-assessment, a serious self-assessment, because if y'all keep going the way y'all going, some of y'all ain't going to make it. Some of y'all are not going to make it. So family, here's the thing. Going into 2025, you need to have a resurrected mindset. You need to be laser focused, and whatever you do, keep your head on the swivel. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.